Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you some more Civilization 5. Alright, let's hit next turn. Things are looking pretty good. I'm not too worried about anything at the moment. I think that time has passed. There was an episode or two where I was a little nervous about how we were, building up and where we were standing amongst everyone else, but I think things are going pretty well. Alright, finish a castle in Tonga. We'll build a forge. Open borders? No way. Hey, what are you doing? Missionaries trying to spread their religion to me. See, that's still a pretty strong unit.
Architecture begins where engineering ends.
Uffizi. This stuff I don't really care too much about. I'm not really going for culture this time. Alright, walls are done. Let's build the amphitheater. Alright, choose production. Amphitheater's done. Don't need a caravansary, so we'll get the castle, because why not? They are on the border. And we'll keep going. Pretty much on autopilot right now. I'm just waiting for... Oh, look at all these missionaries. Songhai. I guess I accepted embassies with people by mistake. I see these cities all over the place now. Okay, amphitheater done. Anything here that we really need? Grand Temple. Let's build it. It's gonna emanate more religious pressure from our city. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. There's an onslaught right now of missionaries. Cities we all like to visit. I'm actually tourism. I'm not even on the board right now. All right. So we've got the forge. Let's get out of here. Let's build the bank. Get some more money. We almost have 2,000 gold right now. Almost at the point where we can start feeding money. We can go for maybe a diplomatic victory. I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't really know how I want to win yet, to be completely honest. Okay, we got a missionary here, so first things first. Prague, what are you thinking, buddy? I might need to use him on my own city, actually, but... Okay, the first Congress of Honolulu. These guys want to ban furs. I am not happy with that. These are the proposals. So we have 5 turns to decide and vote. I have furs. I only have 1 fur. It wouldn't kill me if you wanted to take away my happiness for furs. These missionaries are really bugging me. Converting all my city-states. Okay, choose production. Amphitheater is finished. Let's go for the Colosseum. And I'm going to try to win Prague back over. They have knights, which bugs me a little bit, but I think I can go up to knight, right? Oh, easy. In fact, why don't I just start upgrading all my units now to whatever they can be upgraded to, and just make things, just scare people just a little bit more. Do I only have 3 units? I have an archer up here. I actually like that archer where it is, so I'm going to leave it there. Can't upgrade it when I'm outside of my own borders, but I like keeping an eye on Palenque. Man, the missionaries are just pouring in. We gathered enough intel to steal a technology. We're going to go for optics.
You made an
I don't really need it that much. I don't have any coastal cities, but that's why I'm not wasting the time to go towards it. I can upgrade this unit even further to a crossbowman, so we will do that. The pikemen cannot upgrade any further, and neither can the knight. Soon enough. Alright. Come on, Prague. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Switching them over. I can get another... Oh, we're about to get scientific theory. Our science is going to skyrocket. He's getting mad. My agents go where they please. My indiscretion is not a surprise. He found out I was stealing from him. Alright. Crossbowman. You're fine. We're about to have scientific theory, which was our goal, which makes me incredibly happy. And we're getting all these defensive things going on here. Let's go for the garden. It won't take too long. Finish the Grand Temple. We'll go for the Coliseum. Honolulu needs to get going on some of these basic buildings for a while. That's funny. I'm trying to spread the religion over here. They're having a religious war. Shanghai, definitely, like
Every great advance in science has issued from a new audacity of imagination. If you pick up a star...
We're in the industrial era now. Alright, missionary. They already converted back to Islam. Okay, so where are we going to go now? Well, now that we have the huge science boost, or now that we should at least, I feel like my timing attack is going to be with rifling. I could probably get riflemen up pretty quickly and then actually be able to overpower the enemy. And take this city, for example, which I really want. I do want one more city. Refuse. So I'm going to take that city from them. Especially since it looks like all their units are over here. But if they want to start attacking now is going to be their ultimate time to do it. Because it's about to get really hard for them. Okay, Nukahiva, let's get the castle just to be safe. And yeah, you still need to get some of this basic stuff. Assign delegates. So I'm going to try to do this one time, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Commit. Next time, what we'll do is we'll just go for the World Fair, which is sort of like the Olympics, and I'll just win those. Wasn't too bad. I don't know where else to send them. Wow, all of my city-states are being taken. At least in terms of religion. Belgrade seems to have been fighting off Spain for quite a while. Yeah, he's literally got one in here right now battling me. It's almost like it's not even worth it.
John Henry said to his captain.
Finished with steel. Poor Prague, right in the middle of it all. In terms of food, I don't have to worry too much about that. Let's go to Vancouver. And then we finish the bank, so we can make the armory, which is going to make our units even more stronger. Make a proposal. Okay, world religion. Wait. Oh, wait. It was passed. No one said no to it. And so is the furs. Okay. So my happiness went down a little bit because I can't use the furs, but whatever. Alright, commit a proposal. We'll go for World's Fair. Commit. And we'll win that. Very pleased to hear about the World's Fair. Sure. Trade route established in Vancouver. They are happy. Choose production. Stable finish. Let's get the armory. Just all the basic stuff. And I feel as though they want to be friends. Sorry, we want to go it alone, Egypt. I don't want to be friends with the person who's in last place of the game. Actually, Maya is, but that's okay. Let's go to Kaizel for more gold. Garden finished in Samoa. Let's get the armory. Yeah. My money's already in a place where I'm pretty happy with it, so I could boost it up, and I will, but I don't feel that's super important right now. They're happy with us. And you know what? I'll keep, as long as I can have my religion in my own town.
The day when two army corps can annihilate each other in 1 second. All civilized nations it is to...
Alright, we got gunpowder. It's a huge power spike. Conquistadors. I don't know how strong they are. Are they stronger than knights? Pretty even, it looks like. Actually, not quite. They look weaker. Okay, armory finished. So let's make a constabulary. Just to help against thieves trying to steal from us. That might start happening soon. Build a castle in Honolulu. We have a missionary here. And we're not in any danger of our own cities being recruited. So instead, let's go to Kaizel. Caravan finished. Let's go to this place. And that's gonna do it. Alright, we'll keep it on. All these missionaries everywhere are stressing me out a bit. So many units, Mayans. Not using them. Friendly trade route was plundered. Oh, because he's pissed off at them. Okay. That hurts us like a tiny bit, but I guess I don't care too much. Alright, let's go for... Ooh, the public schools are going to be good. Do I want to push out the public schools? No. I do not. Lancers are very strong. Arsenal. Just basically improving our defense even further. And red forts. Yeah, pretty neat, but I don't think I have to worry too much about it. It's really all about those riflemen. Once I get a handful of riflemen, I can tear through almost whatever I want. Alright, choose production. Castle finished in Honolulu. Let's get that forge. And the missionaries here. See if we can win over Kaizel. We actually did. Nice. Just looking around, just getting an idea if I need to react to anything, but I don't think I do. Alright, missionary here is done, so let's go over to this spot. And then adopt the policy. So we are going to get the last one, +2 happiness from each luxury resource. And then we're going to complete commerce. Adopting all policies in the commerce tree will grant +1 gold from every trading post. It will also allow the purchase of great merchants with faith. So let's do this. Adopt this policy. Get even more gold. Come over to faith and purchase great merchants with faith. And we'll just boost up even more money. I mean, at this point, it's sort of like I'm boosting up a resource that I obviously don't really need more of. But you'll see, like when you start trying to buy out these city-states, it actually gets really expensive even for something like this. So
There never was a good knife made at back.
So it's going to pay off. Okay, the arsenal. That seems like a little bit like overkill. I'd definitely rather the public school. Let's get the bank though first. Okay, forge, done, workshop. Get going. Missionary here. Come in and spread the good word. Not quite. It's okay, because we're going to start building towards great merchants instead. I would really love to look around. Refuse. But I guess because of no open borders, I just can't. Oh my god. That's how much more money we have than anybody else. That's pretty good. Alright, finish the constabulary. Get the public school. Let's get started on that. Rifling is coming out soon. Like, I almost feel like I don't even need it. Like, I could take over the city, but I already have such a massive lead, even without that city. Going to war is one way that I could potentially put myself in a situation where I could lose this game. The other option is to come over here and just wipe Spain off the face of the earth and just take everything that's over here. Barcelona would be pretty hard to invade. But it would give us some coastal cities. Seville would be even harder. I really don't know. Okay, bank. Workshop finished. Get the bank. I really don't know.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας.
She really wants open borders. I think I'm like locking her in. Yeah, she can't get through. Well, that's just a little bit too bad, isn't it? Maybe I should go after them. I just don't like the idea of having to attack like these cities, but with such a lead, maybe I'll wait until I get even further. Maybe when I can start like bombing them with airplanes and stuff like that. Maybe that's when it'll be good. Disagreement with Rameses has only become too much to bear. Join in war? Sorry, we have no interest. I barely even know where they are. I think he's here. Forbidden Palace. Alright, next turn. Yeah, I think I've decided. When I do go to war, it's going to be against Spain. I'm going to take over this continent. I'll leave the city-states because I like sort of leaving them. I don't really like taking out city-states, but yeah. I mean, look at this. My city defense in Nuka Hiva is 41. They have 17 in their main capital. Finish the bank in Honolulu. Let's get the constabulary. I think that's going to be a good idea. Once rifling is finished, I'll take a look at the technology tree and we'll decide how we're going to do this. We met Antanavaro. So our scout actually is finally coming over this way. Probably because we're getting some of those like sailing type or those naval type technologies by stealing them from our opponents.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας. Δι ημάς αποθήν. Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα...
Never mind. I don't want to help you anymore. You need it more than I do.
مصر السخية تقدم لك هذا العرض.
Sure. I'll take the embassy. To get even more gold per turn. My gold is ridiculously off the charts. I'm almost wasting it at this point. But I kind of want to use it to just, like,
It is well.
purchase a bunch of units. Okay, we finished rifling. So, constabulary finished here. Let's get the public school. Alright, and where do we want to go now? We have rifling. Radar allows us to make bombers. We can even make nukes. Do I want to use nukes? Maybe. Wouldn't that make this an interesting playthrough if I turned into being like the gigantic asshole who dominates the entire world with my super science technology? I think that sounds like a great idea. Especially since I've never done that before. Wow. I totally want to do that. If we rush the atomic theory, we won't get radar. We won't have we'll have battleships, which we can barely even build. Infantry, very, very strong. Flight allows us to build great war bombers. Or would it be better to rush for radar? Paratroopers, that sounds awesome. No, atomic theory, we're doing it. I don't even care. That's going to be the plan. We are going to build up to the point where we can just bomb the world. So what we have to do, though, is we have to be slow and methodical. I think we can actually start the process with the riflemen we have.
مصر السخية تقدم لك هذا العرض.
Or the riflemen we are going to have. Stock exchange, eh? That sounds pretty good. We found Bucharest. I got pushed back by the borders. Alright. Well, there's a spot for you somewhere. Come over here to Tonga. Choose production. Finish the bank in Samoa. Let's go for the public school. Cities are growing. Everything is looking incredibly good.
مصر السخية.
When we take over this city, we'll have access to, or this part of the continent, we will have access to silk, which we already have, dyes, which I don't think we have, possibly marble, and maybe whatever else is over here too. Richard Whittington. Is he a great merchant? Purchased through faith? Looks like it. He is. Okay, so we want to go as far away as possible. Probably to Bucharest. Oh, look at this. They have musketmen. Ooh, maybe rifleman isn't quite as far ahead as I really thought it was going to be. Maybe we'll get an idea as our great merchant walks through the lands. Okay, finish the bank. Let's get the constabulary. And keep going. Yeah, if they have musketmen, I mean, musketmen are what? They're strength like... I don't know. Just trying to wait until the loading finishes so I can actually see. And now I can't see. Great. Alright, what's going on here? Finish the public school, so we'll build a zoo for some extra happiness. Looks like we're starting to get an idea of what the continent looks like as well. Choose production. Public school finished. Circus Maximus. +5 happiness. Cost goes up. Blah, blah, blah. Heroic. Newly trained non-air units receive morale promotion. Just in that city, though. Ironworks. Extra production. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't really care too much about the other buildings now, so I might as well just keep going with those. Archer, go ahead and upgrade. Oh wait, did I tell you to upgrade? I meant to. There we go. Okay, so I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode now. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's cool. They have halberdmen in front and musketmen in the back. Vancouverite pikemen, is that what they call them? I actually never even noticed that. Alright, upgrade once again to the crossbowmen. Assign delegates. So, embargo. No trade routes can be established between any civ and Polynesia? Are you serious? Commit. Absolutely not. You guys want to be bombed to the ground. If that goes through, I mean, I pretty much already decided anyway. What happened? Are you here about that little spying incident? Demand that you cease. As your request. Good. Get out of here. I'm not, like, at this point, I'm looking to pick a fight. I'm pretty pissed off that somebody put that through, and I didn't even pay attention to whether or not, to who it was, but we'll continue to send the Great Merchant on its way. We'll end this turn, and then we'll go take a look at the demographics. I don't think we'll be too surprised at what we see based on how we've just been getting stronger and stronger. Look at all these missionaries. They're like ants. They're like cockroaches roaming through our lands. Another Great Merchant. Where's another place we can go? Well, I guess Antananarivo. It's a long journey, but the longer the better. Alright, Third Congress of Honolulu. Okay, good. They didn't put that through. Click to propose. Let's say nothing to Spain. Commit. Screw Spain. I don't know if they were the ones that did that, but World's Fair was passed. Okay, good. Alright. So what we'll do is we will take a look at the... oh, sorry. We're actually going to set this other spy that we have here. I have no idea where to put it. Songhai. So let's move you to Songhai. And spy. Okay, demographics. First place in everything, third place in soldiers, as usual, just a little bit above average, right where we want to be. Things are looking good. How's our science? 8% ahead. The worst is at 36%. I'm at 48. Maybe this is just the total amount of technologies that I've researched. So who knows. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I'll see you guys next time.